God is rearranging the population of the world into cities. Today, 50% of the world's population lives in cities. By 2050, it's estimated 70% of the world's population lives in cities. Today's mission field is the city, and cities are places of beauty and business and opportunity, and cities are places of brokenness and poverty and despair. So when we think of a mission field today, God is really calling us to focus on the city. In 2010, Movement Day started in New York City by asking the question, what would happen if the body of Christ across denominations, across cultural divides, from the sphere of business and nonprofit and church, what would happen if they came together and dreamed and visioned about their city and what the kingdom could be in their city? And so in 2010 and onward, New York City had Movement Day. And then in 2014, another city said, well, can we do a Movement Day? And we said, yeah, we'll help you do a Movement Day. In 2016, 400 cities came together in New York City, 3,000 people all across the planet, really saying, what's it like if the body of Christ comes together in a city for the kingdom? And what we've seen happen is rather remarkable. It's as though in 2020, God has taken a dandelion flower that's gone to seed and has put it in our hand and has gone by His Spirit. And those seeds are scattered all across the world. Earlier in 2020, we had global hub leaders. Those are regional leaders from around the world, from 5 different continents. Describe how they're working with cities and the number of cities they're working with. And today, almost 250 cities are in conversation with these leaders around the world saying, what would happen in our city if the body of Christ came together, if nonprofit leaders and church leaders and business leaders linked arms together in their city and say, how do we address the stubborn realities of our city? What God is calling us to this year is remarkable. We will need every word of prayer. We will need engagement of business leaders and nonprofit and church leaders. But it really fulfills God's prayer, Jesus' prayer in John 17, where He said, my prayer is that my followers will be one, because they reflect the Trinity. And when this happens in a city, the witness of the church, of business leaders, of nonprofits will be impalpable. So ours is an invitation for you to join the Movement Day story in your city and in cities around the world.